All right, YouTube, it is time for round two of In the Brains of a Bot with Blanco Smoke. So we start this game off landing in Nuketown in the underground bunker. It is one of my favorite spots to land. I hear fighting above ground. I'm underground. I've already found a sensor dart. I've already found a dead silence. So we're going to go ahead and pop the deadie with the sensor dart. We see an enemy on dart. We're going to make a push. He's not going to know what's coming. This is an easy kill. As many of you know, Deadie, super OP. Pretty much unfair to even have it in the game, to be honest. But it's in the game, so I'm going to use it. And once I get this kill, I do a quick little area survey. Find out there's no one there. Check the sign. Find out I'm the only person left in Nuketown, which gives me an opportunity to loot. I have the tendency to overloot if anybody's ever watched me play. I am way too comfortable in the storm. I spend way too much time in the storm when I could be going out to find people to try to fight, get more kills, get higher kill gameplays.
That
but
zombie's glitched.
You know, I'm always in search of that perfect bag. So the next few minutes of gameplay are me just looting and looking for the perfect weapon setup, the perfect attachments, the perfect perks. Just way too much time.
Zombie was drunk.
Bad habit. I gotta break it. So I'm gonna skip forward to when I'm fighting the storm. Here we go.
No, but
so I ended up spending way too much time in Nuketown. Luckily, I had Outlander popped, but all I really wanted
you
was
could
a
post
sniper
him here or private. Ooh, there's someone in the storm with me.
I end up finding
directly ahead of me. See that, guys?
This long, the last thing you expect is to see another person, which I happen to come upon another player who's a weirdo like me and playing in the storm. So now I'm just chasing tail. I'm trying to catch up to this guy. I lose him briefly because it's hard to see in the storm.
Where'd he go? Ah, where'd he go?
I'm just going to chase him down, hopefully get to engage him, but I don't want to engage him from too far away because I've got a SDM and a Switchblade. SDM is a really inconsistent weapon. A Switchblade is a short-range weapon. So finally I get some clear shots, and I'm able to kill him. Still in the storm, and now the storm is an issue because I am on the far side of the map from the storm. My Outlander will run out pretty soon, and I'm going to spend a little bit of time in some trouble for looting for too long. Suffice to say that me running from the storm and in the storm isn't the most entertaining content. So I'm going to go ahead and skip to when I am coming out of the storm, but just know that it did become an issue. I almost ran out of heals. I almost died in the storm.
Thank you for your honesty, Noel.
Too long. I was in the storm so long that the second collapse came, and now I'm in trouble.
It was the theme.
A lot of trouble.
I realized how many times I said it.
And a trauma left. Luckily, I find a vehicle.
Started saying it on purpose.
That vehicle was a saving grace. If that vehicle isn't there, I die to storm, this game is over. But I find the vehicle, so now we're back in business. We are short on heals though, so that is a concern. And because we're short on heals, I'm gonna get in circle because the last thing I want to do at this point is end up fighting the storm again. So I'm going straight to circle. I'm not even looking for people to fight. I'm getting in circle at this point. So now that I'm in circle, I'm just on the prowl. I'm listening for shots. I'm listening for people. I'm looking for people. I had heard someone fighting in the distance, so I'm approaching the area I heard them fighting at. And now I see Bertha in a non-spawn location with the lights on. If anybody doesn't know, if the lights on a vehicle are on, that means it's been driven.
What the hell is going on there?
I have no idea what the hell this guy was doing. Luckily, I had Deadie pop, so he didn't hear me coming, but his movement was weird. He was playing super weird. My guess is he's new to the game or just a total bot, because that encounter was strange. Now I'm just looting up. I decide I'm going to use that Bertha. I've got a trophy. I've got a dart. Why not use both of them? And I get shot in the back by someone hanging out on the very edge of Storm. Luckily, he's on dart. I had darted Bertha. Try to get him with a nade. That doesn't happen. He's going to push. It's a bad push, though. He put himself in bad position. And I ended up with 2 easy kills there with 2 players playing weird AF. And even though those players didn't seem to be good players, those kills don't happen if I'm not actively hunting for kills. I pushed in the direction of gunfire, had a couple perks, and that's ultimately what allowed me to get those kills as opposed to camping somewhere. And the kills end up being very rewarding. I end up with a Paladin, my favorite gun in the game. So now I'm set as far as weapons and armor. I've got level 3 armor. I've got a Switchblade and a Paladin. Perfect guns. Can't ask for anything more. So now I'm on the hunt. I've got Consumer. I've got Deddy. Just looking for someone on dart. I see someone on dart. Just got to figure out what part of the building this person is in. He ends up camping on top of a door. Almost gets a surprise kill. Campers are really frustrating in a battle royale game. The maps are just too big for people to be camping. But luckily, I had everything I needed for the fight. I had Deddy, I had Consumer. So if I'm making noise pushing this player, he might kill me. But because I caught him off guard, I get the kill. And while you've got a trophy and a dart on a vehicle, it's hunting time. So that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to seek out players. I see a person on dart. This guy's gonna end up playing really weird. Afraid of a fight, he's just trying to run and hide, which is frustrating. I'm in Bertha, so I can't chase. Bertha's just not fast. The great thing about Bertha is she gives great cover. The bad thing about Bertha is you can't keep up with other vehicles. She's not mobile at all. So this guy's literally just running from me, irritating me, wasting my dart. Now I don't know what he's doing. I'm going to try to get out here, try to get him to get out. My guess is he's not a very good player because he doesn't want to get out of the vehicle. He's avoiding confrontation. And while he's avoiding confrontation, I'm trying to do everything in my power to instigate a fight with him, but it's just not happening.
This guy's getting fucking annoying.
So I ended up editing out a couple minutes because basically it's just me chasing this guy around and him running from me. I tried to do seat swap snipes. I tried to do everything in my power to instigate this guy in a fight. And this is the first time he actually gets out of the vehicle and tries to fight me back. I narrowly miss a shot with a Paladin, which would have been big. And he ends up tagging me up a little bit. So I don't know why he doesn't want to use his gun. He's not terrible with it. Gets me to pretty low health. And I've got to run from him for once.
Circle collapse imminent. Get to safety.
So even though I had to reposition and run from that fight for a second, I don't plan on abandoning that fight at all. I'm still looking for him. I'm popping perks. I'm getting ready to push him. I got Deddy. I got Consumer. I still have the guns that I want. I don't plan on changing these guns out. I happen to catch someone in the window, and I've got Deddy, so I'm just going to push that. Easy kill. Easy kill. The guy was on low health, had no heals. He's just trying to hide it out and hope he gets lucky and finds some heals. After I loot, I push back to my previous location. I'm looking for a sniper that's on one of the roofs at Turbine when I hear some footsteps. And so now I'm trying to locate where these footsteps are coming from. Can't find them, so I go back to high ground. The footsteps ended up sounding a lot closer than they ended up being, because that's the enemy I'm looking for right there. And he's way further away than I thought when I pushed the cactus. Now I get a pally shot on him, which puts him at low health. and I'm just going to aggressively push. I grapple towards
Circle
him.
collapse imminent. Get to safety.
Decent little play there, not bad. That ends up being my 7th kill of the game. I have everything I need for the end game. I've got multiple deadies, multiple concussions. I've got grapples. I've got trophies and a barricade. And we're in the end game. Final collapse is coming. So I've got to get to circle, try to get the best position possible. I like this high ground on this rock here, but I can't see anything ahead of me. I do hear someone ahead of me. If I can pop him with a shot with a pally, that's exactly what I'm going to try to do. However, I don't end up getting a opportunity to. I don't want him to see me. If I can avoid him seeing me, then that works to my benefit. So I've still got dead silence. I'm going to try to push. And the Mog scares the shit out of me. Didn't think he saw me. Apparently he did. Able to retreat.
Major instability detected.
Trying to keep distance. Again, he's got the Mog. Super overpowered in close quarters. But luckily he gets third party. So I'm going to try to push. And
Oh, no! Oh, GG's, man. GG.
damn. Another 2nd place finish. End up watching the kill cam. Got him down to 8 HP. So basically 1 bullet was the difference between winning and losing this game. Another 2nd place finish. Deuces.